Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps us out. So have you ever wondered what would happen if a story bridged the gap between two zombie apocalypses, um, but with a twist of gritty, raw emotion? Danny Boyle once surprised us by skipping over the much anticipated middle chapter of the 28 Days Later saga, um, instead of retreading familiar ground with 28 Months Later. He took a different route with his 2022 miniseries, Pistol. This show, centered on the wild rise of the Sex Pistols, wasn't about zombies at all. Yet it brilliantly captured chaos, decay, and survival, themes that could breathe fresh life into that elusive gap in the zombie timeline. The idea here is simple. Instead of relying on the usual faces and decayed cityscapes, imagine a raw, grounded exploration of struggling individuals locked in a world unraveling, with 28 years later, set to launch in mid-2025, followed by its sequel. There's a ripe opportunity for a deep dive into the months of turmoil left untold. Boyle's skill with chaotic storytelling promises something gripping, familiar yet new. Pistol proved Boyle can handle intense narratives spanning long timelines and different genres while keeping the core of human struggle intact. The show's 65% rating on Rotten Tomatoes might not scream perfection, but its energetic mix of creative anarchy and human emotion fits perfectly as a blueprint for a zombie and prequel. And N. It's solved. He's a common campuses, basin massive campuses and body. He's a common. Though fans wistfully awaited 28 months later, Boyle opted to leap over that phase, and his collaboration with Alex Garland delivered a powerful sequel trilogy, and yet that missing months period remains a treasure trove of stories waiting to be told, begging for a fresh perspective, similar to how Fear the Walking Dead carved out its own unique space. Picture a fresh band of survivors, battered but determined, navigating fragmented society amid sporadic outbreaks. Uh, the narrative unfolds in real time, offering an unsettling but fascinating look at humanity's slow collapse. Given Boyle's track record with complex characters and raw energy, this could become another standout exploration of survival and resilience, uh, with hints from upcoming sequels showing faster zombies and darker themes. This untold chapter could dive into the strange and bizarre secret cults, dubious cures. Picture Boyle's signature edgy style, mixing with post-apocalyptic weirdness. A chilling standalone story lurking within that ignored timeline, promising suspense and rich drama. So while 28 months later never arrived as expected, the door is wide open now for a fresh take with the perfect setup. And the story doesn't stop there. 28 years later crashes headfirst into its follow-up, The Bone Temple, delivering an unexpected tonal twist full of wild characters and heavy metal chaos. It's like a freight train packed with rage and punk energy, and honestly, it's a blast. Set for release in January 2026 and directed by Nia Da Costa of Candyman fame, this sequel was filmed alongside its predecessor, ensuring a seamless, gritty story. Familiar faces return, making this more than just a mere follow-up. It's part of a continuous ride into chaos. And Spike's journey shifts from quiet survival to all-out war, promising plenty of mayhem. It's shaping up to be a trilogy full of anarchic excitement. If this zombie world had a soundtrack, it would be punk rock mixed with screams, the perfect, unexpected encore to Boyle's style. As a fun thought, what do zombies say when they make a phone call? Uh, can you hear me now, or are you dead already? Um, uh, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, I am new.